In this video, we're focusing on documentation, how to do it well, and why it matters so much in practice. Documentation is not just paperwork or a box to check. It's a critical part of how organizations ensure fairness, consistency, and accountability when addressing employee behavior. When done correctly, documentation strengthens the entire discipline process and gives managers confidence in the decisions they are making. Strong documentation starts with clear expectations. Organizations define these expectations through policies, procedures, and employee handbooks. When employees fall short, especially in repeated or significant ways, those situations need to be addressed and documented consistently. This ensures that actions taken are aligned with policy, applied fairly across employees, and supported by a clear record of what occurred. There are 3 key areas that should always be documented: the behavior itself, the conversations that take place, and any corrective actions that follow. Together, these pieces tell the full story. They show what happened, how it was addressed, and what steps were taken to support improvement. Missing any one of these pieces can create gaps in understanding and weaken the overall process. When documenting behavior, objectivity is everything. Focus on facts, what happened, when it happened, and who was involved. Avoid vague language or subjective statements like bad attitude or unprofessional. Those types of comments are open to interpretation and can create risk. Instead, document observable actions and specific details so the record can stand on its own if reviewed later. Strong documentation uses clear, specific language. Instead of general statements, it captures exactly what occurred, including dates, context, and individuals involved. This level of detail not only improves clarity, but it also helps establish patterns of behavior over time. That pattern is often what supports more serious decisions down the road, including escalation within a discipline process. It's equally important to document the conversations that take place. This includes what was discussed, what expectations were set, and how the employee responded. Providing the employee an opportunity to review this documentation helps reinforce transparency and ensures that everyone is aligned on what was communicated. It also reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings later. Any corrective actions taken should also be clearly documented. This includes verbal warnings, written warnings, suspensions, or any other actions related to behavior or performance. Tracking these steps is especially important in a progressive discipline system, where each action builds on the last. A well-documented record helps ensure that future decisions are consistent, supported, and defensible. Organizations may have different policies around how long certain records are maintained. In some cases, documentation may be removed after a period of sustained improvement. However, more serious issues, such as harassment, violence, or major policy violations, should always remain part of the employee's record. Following organizational policy in this area is essential for both compliance and consistency. Documentation serves several important purposes. It encourages managers to slow down and think carefully before taking action. It helps establish patterns of behavior over time, which supports more informed and consistent decisions. And it provides critical protection for the organization if disciplinary actions are ever questioned. Strong documentation is one of the best safeguards an organization has. Documentation is a foundational part of HR practice. While it may feel routine, it becomes especially important when managing employee relations and discipline. When done well, it ensures consistency, supports sound decision-making, and strengthens the overall effectiveness of the discipline process. It's not just about recording what happened, it's about creating clarity and accountability moving forward.